Harden shrugged and replied, "We won, right?" And they did it, with Harden only playing 35 minutes in a 137-110 victory over the Utah Jazz on Sunday night that ran their Western Conference best record to 8-3. Harden fell just shy of Calvin Murphy's 57 points against New Jersey in 1978, but he joined Wilt Chamberlain as the only players in NBA history to have 10 assists and shoot better than 75% from the field in a 50-point performance. Harden had 13 assists and shot a sizzling 76% from the floor, hitting 19 of 25 shots after missing his last 3 attempts. The MVP runner-up was a perfect 7-for-7 from beyond the arc until he missed a step-back three-pointer midway through the fourth quarter as the shot clock was about to expire. Even when the Jazz could deny Harden his shot, he dished it off for someone else to score. Eric Gordon scored 20 points, Trevor Ariza had 14 and Nene scored 13 off the bench. "That was one of the best performances I've ever seen," Gordon said. "He was picking them apart, and not just with scoring. What else can you do?" Ariza had the answer to that, "Nothing. I don't think there's any defense for him, period," Ariza said. "When he's on, what can you do? 2 people can't guard him when he's on like that." Harden received a standing ovation from the Toyota Center crowd, which rained down MVP chants at multiple points during the game. He had 22 points in both the first and third quarters, 30 at halftime, and sat for the final 7:32 of the blowout. Harden said he was unaware he was 8-for-8 in the first quarter and made his first 10 shots to start the game. "I mean, I was just shooting. I don't really know," Harden said. "I don't pay too much attention to it." Donovan Mitchell led Utah with 17 points in 25 minutes off the bench. Rudy Gobert had 13 points, but was held to a season-low 5 rebounds in 25 minutes. The Rockets have won 3 straight, while the Jazz have lost back-to-back games following a 3-game winning streak. Utah Jazz coach Quin Snyder called Harden one of the smartest players in the league. "We're disappointed, obviously, in our group and our performance, particularly defensively," Snyder said. "There wasn't enough resilience, and there wasn't enough toughness. There wasn't a collective resolve that you need against a team that's that talented and against a player that's having the kind of night he was having." Hawks 117, Cavaliers 115. In Cleveland, Dennis Schroeder scored 28 points and injury-riddled Atlanta beat the Cavaliers to end an 8-game losing streak. Wizards 107, Raptors 96. In Toronto, Bradley Beal scored 38 points, Otto Porter Jr. had 19 and Washington overcame the absence of all-star point guard John Wall to beat the Raptors, winning for the second time in 11 meetings. Trail Blazers 103, Thunder 99. In Portland, Damian Lillard had 36 points and 13 assists, Jusuf Nurkic added 25 points, and the Trail Blazers held off Oklahoma City. Knicks 108, Pacers 101. In New York, Kristaps Porzingis scored a career-high 40 points, carrying the Knicks back from a 19-point deficit to a victory over Indiana. Lakers 107, Grizzlies 102. In Los Angeles, Brook Lopez scored 21 points, Brandon Ingram added 20, and the Lakers blew most of a 22-point lead before hanging on for their third victory in 4 games. Timberwolves 112, Hornets 94. In Minneapolis, Jeff Teague had 18 points and 12 assists, and the Timberwolves beat Charlotte for their 5th straight victory. Celtics 104, Magic 88. In Orlando, Jaylen Brown scored 18 points and Al Horford added 14 points and 10 rebounds to spark Boston to a victory over the Magic. Heat 104, Clippers 101. In Los Angeles, James Johnson made 2 free throws with 8.7 seconds left and Miami recovered after blowing a 25-point lead, bouncing back to beat the Clippers. Spurs 112, Suns 95. In San Antonio, LaMarcus Aldridge scored 21 points, and the Spurs rolled past Phoenix